Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's Proverbs report in the late afternoon. And it's been a wonderful, wonderful day. Fresh, clean, and just starting to get a little bit cold now. Thank you, Father. Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 24. Proud, arrogant, scoffer are his names. One who who acts with insolent pride. So, someone who is acting with insolent pride is proud, is a scoffer, and full of arrogance. Some people in life we meet, they're just not very pleasant. They're not nice people, not nice to be around. They spoil the atmosphere. They're just basically horrible. And then there are some people who are really beautiful. What makes someone attractive? You know, we look at the outside of someone's form and we think, oh, there's a really beautiful person. But what we're really seeing is the inner person. You know, it's not what we look like, it's who we are. And what we are often has an influence on the atmosphere that we're in. And we can be filled with positive things or we can be filled with negative things. Here, Solomon noticed that those who were filled with insolent pride, filled with pride, arrogance, were horrible. And those people who won't be told, they're stubborn and resistant, they're very, very difficult to be around. And God doesn't want us to be like that. We need to be compassionate and welcoming and humble. We need to learn to embrace people with positive emotions. The trouble is, if we've lived a life that's been in the pigsty and we've learned behaviour patterns that make us, as it were, go to the go-to places that really don't look very attractive, it's very difficult to change, but not impossible. In fact, by God's grace, we can change. We don't actually have to respond the way we respond. God has given us the capacity to actually take charge of ourselves and say, no, that's not who you are now. We can respond differently. And all we need to do is give ourselves time. Time to think. Time to be still. And if we would give ourselves time, we would take more control of who we are. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow.